to get this one cranked up. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on another team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Razorbacks will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On the move. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Stoneburner. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And that play just shows you this quarterback trusts his wide receiver because he knows that route has to be adjusted to get beyond the first down marker. These two right now really on the same page.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Got his man free. Still running at the 40. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. The run to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down.
Don't you do it. Fuck.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down.
That's him.
Anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback checking the play. On fourth down, trying to find his
Move.
man.
Move.
Caught on the outside. It's Singleton.
Press the
He's
fuck
out of
up.
bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
To the air, it's Stoneburner. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Pulls and fires complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And they're not on the same page there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
How impressive has this offense been just hogging the ball? They've just been eating away at the clock. They've been matriculating the football down the field. And here they are scoring a touchdown on their opening possession. The opposing quarterback's like, bro, when am I going to get the ball? When do I get a chance to take the field? That was crazy.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
That's the end of the first quarter. Georgia Tech 7, Arkansas 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Green. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd down. You want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Desperately wanted to convert.
Damn, that was huge.
Down, but couldn't do it. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Back to throw, it's Stoneburner. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Really good job working through his progression. He get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The lone back's got it. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the give off the left side. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Damn.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how do you respond when you've been hitting them out early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right back to the well. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Yeah, and it's been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every weekend. Let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And here comes the offense on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Jackson will throw. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh,
He dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down.
Well, he's not going to get a lot of chances like that. He was in position to make the play in the end zone, put a touchdown up on the board for his team, and he drops the pass.
Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time.
What?
Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position.
Lost one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
George D. Burnell.
Looking for a man. It's Stoneburner.
Oh,
Fires
you
to the
bitch.
tight end. Breaks a
Oh
tackle.
my
He's
God.
nothing but green ahead. Ripped off
That's
a
fucking
huge
terrible.
chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
They'll throw it on first down. He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes. He turns this into a nice game and gets down to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
He's back to throw on second down. Quarterback extends the play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now from inside the red zone. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback will audible. Back to throw, it's Stoneburner. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board.
This guy's going to ruin my playoff chances, huh? All right, damn it, Steve.
Right before the half is to give up a big return. On the run from inside his own 5. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. Extending the play. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
A damn shutout.
The Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a...
He lobs one
God,
high
that's
down
so
the left
terrible.
side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Jackson going to throw it. Dumps it to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Damn it.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest. And you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Damn it.
Out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Man, aggressive play.
Jesus Christ, we can't do shit.
They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Looking downfield, it's Stoneburner. He looks that one in nicely. At the 35, he's got room. The expressway is wide open. The tag. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the stomping has commenced.
What a terrible performance to get in. Please.
They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, marching down the field to score. There is no end in sight.
Insane.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football.
Georgia Tech wanted some get back, didn't they?
FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Duke. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get down in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And this QB's got to find his rhythm. Like he's out of sorts right now. He's out of sync. The ball's not coming out on time. The ball's not in rhythm. Receivers and quarterbacks and tight ends, they got to get on the same page, man. This offense has got to get something going positive because they've just been struggling through the air.
He's got an open man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
He's going to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
He'll just keep slinging it, using the back as a receiver on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's James. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Jackson will throw. Fires left. Got his man. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Still down big here in the 3rd quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get back in the game.
Pick it up!
And they get it back for another drive.
And I think this coach felt they needed something, right? You just scored, you created some momentum, you're still losing. Kick the onside kick, got aggressive, gets rewarded. Nice job by the onside kick team.
Going up top on 1st down.
Damn it.
Takes a hit as he fires.
That was 6.
Hit
Fuck.
hard just as he
Oh, that was
raced it on
6.
1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offensive line
That was 6.
at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Tempo and overdrive.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
Had to get rid of it quickly. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sategna. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Defender all over
God.
ground. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to throw, it's Stoneburner. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down.
What you doing, man? What you doing?
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets enough
What
for
time?
the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the
What time?
third quarter.
What you playing? Hurry up, man.
28, Arkansas, 7.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coach.
Damn.
To teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game.
Oh,
to stay in the
man.
field of play and keep the clock ticking.
Bowl game.
They do that after
Jeez,
that nice run.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it on the outside. It's Singleton. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Discards a man. They make a stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. Trying to ice this game late. They got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
The give to the tailback. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles it to the ground.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
28, Arkansas, 7.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love it.
Looking for a deep man. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that in a situation.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's go to fun. Okay. No, say that.
I got a little bit of time.
I can swim more.
You gotta play more. I gotta get up, dog. You know? Bruh, you need rest. You're playing 3 games now. 3. Not gonna be up all.
I want to go.
When do you get up?
Well,
Oh, you got like 15, 20 minutes, bro. Yeah, bro, you gotta get up. Bro, you got 3 games, bro. Value your rest. I'm telling you, value your rest, bro. I got you starting, bro. You know, DJ ain't gonna be there. In a minute, he's gonna be up. All right. So, gotta rest up, bro. Be up.
who want to start? Me,
You, Judy, Daniel, me.
it's either Banks or
Who else we have? Me.
Banks or Banks.
Got you.
Banks is just, it's the way he acts. The way he acts is like,
Yeah, it's the same. It's just so nonchalant. But, yeah, I mean,
okay.
you gotta get rest. Yeah.
I'll come up here.
Check up. Yeah, yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to Rice-Eccles Stadium and one of the most intimidating environments in all of college football, mostly because the Utah Utes are always a handful. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Utes. With the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Arkansas's offense will get the first crack at it here. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
From the gun, he leads it with the bat. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants...
And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. What a grab and go for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the point after is good.
Utah, 0.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Utah Utes offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give to the lone running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
And the Utes send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Bringing it back, it's Brown. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and
going to take a shot at this DB. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones.
The ball pops out, and the defense has got it, and they're slips a tackle, and he's got room. And a great return on the play before they're finally able to bring him down.
And he did everything right except hold on to the football. That was incredible running, making people miss. It looked like it was going to be a nice play, but he coughed it up, and the defense jumps on it. That is so dejecting for that running back.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, Saints has got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Temple came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Philly had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Certainly could have been better, but it also could have been worse. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield. The running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Good, baby.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They
You almost
obviously
hit
don't
their
break
ass for that
off
30
a lot
bands.
there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Back to pass, it's Rose. They get to him as he throws. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Utes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
That shit done, though.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a crease, it's Hill.
You can't cash out nothing.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
I know it's sexy to throw the football.
I mean, you got him getting.
Away and get these kind of gains. They will just
I mean, you got him getting.
wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him in there.
Makes a catch and knock down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
They
Why you didn't throw together,
now
you
on
know?
second. They'll give it to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Gotta set him off.
Just
You
shy
know?
of
Set him
midfield at
off.
the
You know?
47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense.
I just said it. He gonna get it, Cole. And they got exclusive. God damn, bro. This nigga got one out there for 876. Man,
say you looking at him like, damn, that nigga ain't scored in the whole quarter. What's going on?
Julian Champagne, you started fuck.
But you had 2 threes.
2 assists.
Shooting and passing. Shooting and passing next to the point guard.
He ain't creative.
It's still on. Look, 45, 50 today, baby, huh? Put that in the homeboy account.
I paid $20 on Hard Rock, and I paid 20 on here. That's money I can't take out. I gotta play, baby. That motherfucker ride, baby.
You gotta settle for the mall. I ain't gonna
Oh, we gonna get that ass. So, you see it. Okay, baby. Okay. Okay, that's What's he gonna do for me? For Wilson? For Wilson will give me 9.5. No, you ain't getting 9.5. Okay, let's put 15 on it. Lex.
He trying to hit the head.
We're gonna do 10 bird. We're gonna do 10. We ain't gonna do it like that. Keep another 10 in there. Enough.
Put that homeboy account together, dog.
Keep another 10 in that thing, baby.
Fuck that shit. Oh, homeboy account.
Homeboy. Home. I gotta do it for my homeboy. Oh, homeboy. Oh, 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 oh. You know? You know? Oh, you know ass. That's what he doing, baby. You know.
He goes to the final game. He don't quit. He won't quit. He trying to hit that ass.
I'm not trying to hit that motherfucking ass, man. I'm trying to tap that thing. You know? I'm trying to tap it.
For the son.
I'm tapping that thing, man.
You got them props back out there?
Huh?
You got the props.
Oh, yeah. You know, we out there. You know?
Somebody gonna kill it. Yeah.
Oh, somebody. You know? Somebody gonna do what they need to do out there and make it do what it do. My furniture is in the bucket. Just take it to the States, baby. You wanna come out? Extras. Oh, Oh, Strixie. You know? Oh, Strixie. Strixie gets me five. Edwards, oh, Jello right now, oh, Jello for
Oh, kitty man.
oh, yeah. Look at you, reminiscing. Your body don't look like that no more. But you get, bitch. Try to holler at you.
She was talking about that. She was talking about you.
Nah, she was talking about that. Now you're a big body, single as hell, just a single, looking like a mom. Look at JP out there, You think all this they all like this,
Hey, man, I'm gone. You gotta be gone,
Go ass, We have to wait. We got no ass, baby.
We gone, right?
Oh, getting ass. Shit, we looking at these crazy bitches out here.